Hey y'all, welcome to my channel and another great adventure with Adventure the Bus. Welcome to Chapter 4, She Gets Cleaned and Her Ceiling Exposed. Hey y'all, welcome to another day in the bus. Adventura is all legal for the street now, and she is doing well, and I'm really happy about that. Today is going to be a cleanup day. We did a lot of driving around yesterday and getting registration, tax, titles, inspections done, and we lost some weight. So losing weight is very important because there's things that lay heavy on our hearts and there's things that lay heavy on this place, and we're doing a lot to clean up today. We're going to get rid of some things we don't need in here, and we're going to get the tools organized, and we're going to clean up, and we're going to continue to work toward getting some of this extra weight off of her. I'm definitely decided that I'm probably going to take this back air conditioning out. I'm going to do one more check on it, and if I can't get it working, for sure it's going out, because if it's not working, it's not good to me, and it's just extra weight. I am going to go and have the Freon professionally taken out, and I'm going to have it drained out of that system, and then I'm thinking about putting a partition back here between the cabin and the actual living part, and setting that up so that if I'm driving, I'll be using the AC in the front that does work. That air conditioning in the back doesn't do me any benefit unless I'm driving. So if it's not working, it's not worth having that space there. And I'm thinking about taking this mini split and moving it to the back. So there's a lot going on here, things that I need to do. One of the biggest things I need to do is get this roof fixed, because yesterday it was very evident that there's issues with the roof, and the sooner I can get that stuff addressed and taken care of, the better. I'm going to get some lap seal, self-leveling lap seal. I'm going to clean the lap seal up that's up on the top. I'm going to redo the lap seal, and then I'm going to put some Eternabond tape on it. And after I get all the other things installed on the roof, then I will go through and paint with Henry's, because those are the things I've heard that are the best things to help seal your roof. And I can tell you definitely where the leaks are yesterday, because I had to take the tarp off just to drive her around, and I definitely saw where those leaks were coming in. So we know the places we need to address, and we can see also by the evidence of the rust on the top. She's got a little bit of rust, but most of it is surface rust, so it's going to be pretty easy to clean up. We'll do some wire wheeling, and we'll do some treatment on that, and we'll get her cleaned up. One of the things is she's got a very heavy structure. She's well built, I'll say that. She's got steel beams up here, so that's going to be real easy for putting in all the stuff that I have. And she's got a great structure, but she's really heavy. And so we want to get as much weight off of her as possible and try and optimize our space. So I'm going to organize tools and clean today, and get them in a place, get all the tools in a place where I can clean and work more efficiently, and just get started on probably tearing down the rest of the ceiling. I don't know if I'm going to get to that today, but I'm going to definitely work on that soon. I hope that y'all go out there and live your dreams, because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm living my dream. Okay, so I wanted to add a little commentary here as I got started cleaning. Of course, as always, in my life and in a lot of other people's lives, we all have these things called ADD, and I am challenged with that. And what ended up happening here is I got started on one thing, cleaning up, and then I switched over shortly here. You'll see me switch over to actually taking down all the padded walls that were on the bus. So that's what I just started working on there, and you'll see a little close-up here, and then I go on to working on taking those padded walls down, which is another part that had to come down, and it also exposed more things that needed to be addressed. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I know you can't see it too well because I don't have my lights on. I finished up tearing down most of the roof, and I've got everything exposed on the roof part. It's looking pretty good. I also cleaned up all this area in here, and I did start playing with the little railings on the floor, but I've realized that it's going to take more. But when I started to work on the side over here to take this strip off and then start pulling the vinyl up, the power went out, and so I figured I'd call it a day. And not fun when you haven't had a shower all day, and I managed to work it out. I'm on a well pump, so if the well pump doesn't have electricity, it doesn't pump the water. So I kind of did like I did a quick little camping kind of shower, got cleaned up. I was nasty dirty, and I'm actually happy I got a shower. I don't know how much you can see, but it looks really good. Everything's exposed mostly on the roof. I've got some work to do on the roof, I can tell you that. I know there's been a lot of water leaking in there. Not sure I'm understanding why they put plywood, then insulation. They have the sheet metal, plywood, then insulation, and then they had another piece of plywood over the top of that. So that didn't quite make sense to me. And there was a lot of water leakage, so this plywood's just falling apart. So I'm going to get it all cleaned out and dried up and work on the roof before I do anything else. And then I'm going to work on cleaning up all this rust. And I think I'm pretty well decided. I'm going to take that air conditioning out of the back, because this thing weighs a lot because of the steel in here. This has got a steel, it's built well, but it just weighs a lot, and I don't want to have that extra weight if it's not working. And I don't really want to go into the expense of spending money to get that fixed when I have another mini split up front here. So I have a mini split over here, and that works. And I don't really need that while I'm driving, so I figure that it's not a necessary item to have, and it's extra weight. So I'm going to lose the weight of that, and I'm going to lose the weight of the fans underneath, and lose the weight of all the wiring and everything that goes with it, and all the piping, and we'll get it down to more weight loss in here. So that's definitely my decision on that. So there you go. Still got a lot of work to do, but we've made progress. That's all I can say, and it's been a good day. Thank you all for taking time to stop by. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Y'all come back now.
Some things are not the same as they were a year ago.